Hey everybody, welcome to This Week on Lot. Today is October 31st, 2010, and this is Special Report Atlantic City, Night 3? Question mark? We're live from the Days Inn here. Got a couple Wooks in the background doing Wookie things. I'm Steve.
And I'm Noob Laura. This is Rough Sax, aka Toonses.
What's up?
And this is a bizarro episode of Twal. Your normal hosts, Nick, Emily, and Steve, they wooked out over the weekend. It was just too much here in Atlantic City for them.
Got the best of them.
So Toonses and I decided to take over as the correspondents for Twal. So welcome to the special report.
Yay! Woo!
We have a couple things to cover here regarding the scene at Atlantic City.
Yeah, definitely. What's up first?
I think the story about the Dude of Life is a good one.
So we have some great seats at the show, right on the side, first section up from the stage. Anyway, we're sitting around Trey's parents, which was awesome. Tom Marshall was behind us last night, and then yesterday, we didn't know it at first, but this girl ended up throwing up on this guy in front of her, and it turns out...
It was not me.
No, it was not.
That sounds like a noob thing, but it was not me.
It was not Noob Laura. But it turns out the guy she threw up on was friends with the Dude of Life who was sitting right next to him, so we ended up talking with him all night. And I think Dude of Life was trying to hit on the chick, too, even after she threw up on somebody.
So there's that.
Yeah.
So it's quite the star-studded section over 123.
Yeah. Good times, though.
His parents and family. So there's that. When you leave, I'll describe the venue a little bit. It's right on the boardwalk, so it's tough getting out. When everyone exits the venue, they're just kind of smushed on the boardwalk. And it's tough to kind of swim upstream to where you're trying to go. The ocean's right there. Tons of places open for snacks after the show. And, there's tattoo places just in case, and palm reading, and really everything you could want from a boardwalk. But, yeah, so you walk out of the venue, and you kind of get out of the mass of people, and then there's about 100 feet or so, and then all of a sudden it's the balloon gauntlet that you have to run through.
It's quite a gauntlet, too, yeah.
Throwing bows, trying to get through it, just tanks, all different colors.
It's really weird, too, seeing, that kind of scene, right there, and because it's all right there and just, intense, and then the normal people who aren't here for, fish having to walk through it and, what the hell's going on.
Kind of similar to when you go to MSG and the limo drivers are doing balloons on the curb or something like that, when the civilians get caught up in it, unfortunately for them.
Yeah.
But the scene is nice, and then waking up this morning, being able to go to the beach, all sorts of gambling. The Wooks have taken over the casinos. That's also kind of fun to watch people's faces, and they are kind of mingling in with all the Halloween costumes, too, so it's really, really kind of crazy.
It's going to be a funny night in AC tonight.
Yes. The venue itself is beautiful. It's huge. The room is saying it's not huge, but it's huge. It's big. You kind of almost feel it's big. We've got it is it's large. Kuroda's working the house lights whenever we get real lucky. He works the house lights, much like the palm trees at Fest 8. He takes over wherever he is.
Yeah.
Do you like the venue?
I do. I really enjoy it. It's just a lot of energy in there, and because it's small but sort of large, the place is packed. But
the weird part
good
is,
vibe.
And the weird part is getting in. You have to go through all these secret tunnels to try and get on the floor. There's a car show going on in the same venue with police cruisers and things like that. So the whole thing is weird. I would say being in the casinos is weird. People in costumes is weird. The venue is weird, but it all kind of comes together to be a great situation.
Yeah, I think it's working out for
everybody. I feel like we had one other story.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. So,
awesome.
Despite all the weirdness and the stories that are missing, we do have some voicemails. Like I said, the normal host kind of wooked out a little bit, but they found the strength within themselves to leave some voicemails. So let's listen to them.
Can I use the phone?
Yeah, I'm calling in with a lot report here. There are a shit ton of ticketless Wooks looking for a ticket on the 31st. Some fucking clown shoes was trying to charge $300 for tickets on the boardwalk there, pretty close in front of the venue. There's a lot of fans. People were getting a little angry. He looked like a total fucking vagina He's about 5 foot tall, wearing a Mad Hatter suit from the fucking Alice in Wonderland shit. So if you see him, just, you know, go ahead and take him out and leave him safe for his ticket. Word, Rob.
So that was our very own Nick, the anti-wook, also now anti-Mad Hatter. But yeah, don't buy the extras for $300. Don't sell the extras
From the
for
Mad
$300.
Hatter,
Yeah, for the
yeah.
Mad Hatter. But it's true. People actually had their fingers up in the air all day today, walking up and down the boardwalk. Which I really wonder if that was working because it's noon or something, and somebody's
Yeah.
already. That's 7 hours that you've got to have your finger up. So good luck to them. But yeah. Which reminds
Perseverance.
us, our last story was that on the 29th you couldn't give a ticket away. There were tickets flying all over the place. And then now we've gone down the gradient here where nobody's got extras for the 31st. So hopefully it'll be a good show. It'll be packed.
Feast to famine.
Yeah, feast to famine. Next voicemail.
Hey everybody, it's Steve. It's I don't know what day it is, but show was pretty crazy last night. Ended up going astray for a while, walking around the boardwalk. Never made it back to the home base, so unfortunately I don't think there's going to be a show today. Since I'm not there, I don't know what happened to Nick or Emily either, but I'm assuming they're safe and sound, and perhaps we'll see them to rage on the floor tonight. But talk to you guys soon. Be good out there. Be safe. Later.
There you have it. Your own host booked out somewhere in
Well,
AC.
he might be on the beach. He might be under the boardwalk. We don't know. We should probably find him before the show.
If you see him,
Yeah.
point him towards the Days Inn.
Send him this way. And lastly, we've got one last voicemail.
Hey, this week I'm on. It's Emily, calling in from Atlantic City. It's quite interesting out on the East Coast. This is the most brotastic I've seen a show in quite some time. Lots of bros hugging bros, and
Yeah.
you know, lots of short lines for the girls' bathrooms, and
Oh, yeah.
extremely long lines for the men. Friday night,
Bathrooms are tiny.
I couldn't even barely give my ticket away. I had an extra. And then last night, I heard it was pretty tough, and tonight people are scrounging. So it's interesting out here, but they've been playing great. And we'll see what happens tonight. I don't think they're going to play Zeppelin because of last night, but we shall see. All right? Peace.
All right, there's
Wow.
Emily, lost somewhere in AC.
Emily's been having a good weekend. That's an excellent point. The lines for the girls' room are non-existent. The lines for the men's room may as well be out on the boardwalk. So if you're a girl in Atlantic City, you're okay.
You're sitting pretty.
You're doing well as far as restrooms go.
A couple other things in that voicemail. She's definitely right about bros hugging bros. This is quite a brotastic weekend.
It is.
People with their paying photos of themselves.
Oh, yeah, there was a guy that he was a professional photographer that went with a group, and they were just getting their pictures taken with the band behind them, all like lined up down the rail like a family photo, and the guy was there taking photos. It was really weird. That was the first night. So there's an idea. If you don't want to carry a camera with you, just bring a photographer. Just bring the photographer. So I think that's a good summary of Atlantic City. It's weird. There's photographers. There's boardwalks.
Atlantic
and
City, weird.
weird. And the Twal hosts are missing, but hopefully they'll make it to the show tonight.
I guess real quick though, touching on the musical costume. Any last thoughts on what you think it's going to be?
Something good, not Genesis.
Something good. I don't think Zeppelin either. I'd like the Little Feet, if that's the rumor. I'd take that any day. But anyway,
Did we hear a 6-up?
yeah, I think we heard a 6-up, so
You know what that means, chances?
We're out of here.
We're out.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Noob Laura.
See you.